Hello, I'd like to introduce you to my new app, which is called AMSS Solutions, and you can see it right here. Now, this app, as we can see, is for GA2s and lots of other forms. It was designed by myself, and I'd like to give you a quick brief on it. Up in the top corner here, in the right hand corner, we have a drop down box. This is where operators can enter into their cards and upload cards into the system, as you can see there. If we go back again into the drop down box, we can introduce mechanic reports. So if there is an issue, we can send out a mechanic, they can do a report on it and submit. It all goes back to all our emails as we go down. In the drop down box here then as well, if people have it on their phones or their internet, they can see what a GA2 cert looks like, or GA1 cert, sorry, looks like. And if I just press on this one here, it should come up on the system. And this is one here. Okay, so this is an actual GA1 form. Okay, and that's also takes photos, and this is of a bow shackle, a 17-ton bow shackle. So it has a lot of potential as regards all these forms. Now, also we have a choice of languages. So at the moment we have English, Dutch, Portuguese, and Polish, but we can add any language that is necessary to whoever wants to use the app. All those forms then, if they're in a different language, when they come back to our emails, are converted back into English again. All right. We have a choice to enable or disable our location. Now we also have new parts to this app coming on where we can store documents up here in this drop down box, etc. So we'll just do a GA1 here, or GA2 here, sorry, for let's go for the roller. So we click on the roller, we type in 2-ton roller. We type in the hours, if there is hours on the clock. It automatically comes up with the location of where we are. It asks you numerous questions, so we can just click on them if everything is okay as you do your morning checks and everything is right. If there is an issue with a drum or anything like that, even a horns, alarms or anything like that, you can go and say, there, it's not working. You can write in a note, just not working. And that'll go back at the end of the email. So we just continue clipping everything on here. If your roller has no tax or insurance on it, which it doesn't probably need when it's on site, it just needs the GA1, well then you just go NA. Some rollers may have it. All right, as we scroll on. And that's basically it. It asks you the last question: I'm competent, fit to work, and trained, etc. Yes. And if there is an issue, I can take a photograph, and then otherwise just hit submit. This all goes back to the main emails, and it's flagged with a red X beside it to say that there is an issue there. So we have numerous GA2 forms, our weekly inspection forms, right down to vehicles. We have a 12-week inspection for both trucks and trailers, etc. So, and we can add a form here if there is one missing that you need within just a few minutes. Okay. Now, as we go along, we've finished on our drop-down box up here. As we go along, we go into the admin box here. So if we need to create a user, we just go and create a user. We type in the first name, second name, and the phone number, whether it's an operator, that person is an operator, or in admin. So admin can see everything, operator can only see the GA2 forms and their timesheets. Okay, so it's an operator. So, and they do the same at the other end on their phone, and they're automatically in on the system. Okay, if you need to manage a user, you go in here, and to mine, you can edit user, delete user, or view cards. So view the cards. It's all there, tells you the expiry dates and all the rest of it. Gives you a month's notice on all the expiry dates as well by email, and tells you to take the appropriate action. Now there's also on this here, we have a timesheet, And on the timesheet, if we clock in, we just hit clock in. Once we land on the job, it'll ask you, does this timesheet include equipment? And you can go yes. And it'll ask you what equipment. You can go, again, we'll go with the 2-ton roller. Alright, and you press OK. Now you can see that we have automatically clocked in. You can see the equipment that's being used, 2-ton roller. If we want to add a note, we can say working all day and save. Now when we finish that day, we can go and get the foreman to sign it, and I can put my name here, and I can put in a note saying that worked for 8 hours, and we can save that. So that's what I come back to. The operator can put in a note there as well, and he can also say worked for 8 hours. And save. Now at the end of the day, it's all there. Very soon we'll have a camera here as well that we can take a photograph of any delivery dockets, etc., or we can have it up in the drop down box. So now the day is over, so we want to clock out. So we just hit clock out, and it'll ask you then, did you take a break? And you can say yes. Total break at 45 minutes. And then duration of equipment hire 8 hours. It would help if I could spell. Now all's ready to submit, and that's it. So we hit submit and we hit confirm. That goes back to our emails and also goes to the foreman on site, his emails as well. Now successfully done. Then at the end of it all here, then we have the operator over on this side. Goes back to all the forms again for the GA2s, etc. There is lots of other applications we're going to use this for, both in the construction industry mostly, the forestry, into transport, into farming, and various other industries as well. We can engineer any kind of a form that you want. In our drop-down box, we'll be able to store all work method statements, RAMs, safety, other safety paperwork, and so on. So at the moment, this is the app, and we have it out on trial. It's working very well. We've ironed out a lot of little bugs in the system, and people that are using it are happy to be using it. And as I said, it's going to take another maybe year to a year and a half to finish developing it fully and having it fully out there. Okay, and that's basically it.